Hello once again, ladies and gentlemen, to the finals of the NFFPL. It is the Unholy Gods going against Team RIP. We saw both teams take wins in their respective games yesterday. It is going to be a best of 3 for the finals. Tifetun will be going down first from RIP squad. He gets first confirmed by King. Hydra will get taken down as well. Mom goes down. Temi Green goes down actually. Temi seems to be going low on HP. King is getting picked up. The Unholy King gets taken down as well. ASG versus Reaper. But ASG could get an easy hit. ASG surprisingly does get that win. Clutches a 1v2 situation there. His team will be so happy. ASG the MVP for the first round. We're on to the second map and it will be played in the Crossroads. The Unholy Gods did have a lot of damage in the last game. They did come very close to winning a 2v1 situation. It would have been a smarter opinion. It would have been a smarter choice if Temi did get a heal there before pushing in. But unfortunately, he got chowed while trying to rush a man he thought it was a 2v1 with less than half HP. RIP are playing pretty confidently, but they're not playing wide. They want to get pushed. They're baiting these guys. Now the question is, will the Unholy Gods fall for the bait? Indeed they will. Hydra takes down Temi. We have Reaper coming from the back. Bombs gets taken down as well. Gets slowed, gets crossed. He gets down. He's the last man standing. First for blood. Double kill. Gets eliminated. The tactic coming from the RIP team is honestly very impressive to witness. Supreme will be the MVP for the last game with 2 eliminations, 609 damage, and an assist. Man had his hand almost everywhere. Third location will be on the Forge. It is shaping up to be a 4-0. But it is way too early to say. We've seen the Unholy Gods come back from worse yesterday. The RIP squad yet again playing with the same tactic like we saw in the last game, spreading themselves out while holding onto entrances that the Unholy Gods may use to push them. Tifetun and Hydra are just a wall apart. His teammate seems to be heading towards him, but they may get chowed. Supreme is just waiting for someone to try. The Unholy Gods focusing on holding the insides. The RIP holding the other side. Both teams are just across. Now we just need one player to actually make a push there. Supreme was wide open, but the Unholy Gods are not willing to take the chance here. Bomb could have easily gotten a shot there. Ten seconds before the zone forces them into combat. Prime King seems to be low on HP. Anything for the loot, I guess. It seems Hydra is pushing forward. Gets downed by Temi. And the push is on. First blood. Temi takes down Hydra. Bombs almost taken down Supreme. Temi gets slowed. ASG gets taken down. Supreme gets down as well. Prime King's the last man standing for his team. Gets eliminated there. As soon as one player gets knocked, the push just gets very aggressive. Reaper will be the MVP for the last game with 2 eliminations, 365 damage, and an assist. Just like we saw from Supreme, he has his hand everywhere in this. It is 2-1. It was way too early to count the unholy gods out. They are coming for. They're gonna try to go for a comeback here. The best of 3. So if they lose, they have 2 more games to try to secure that win. If they lose the second game, it is GG's. Hydra making a push for Temi solo. He's less than up HP. He gets down. Frankie trying. Temi just on fire here. Temi has managed to take down 2. Still hasn't gotten down. ASG is already less than 60. Trying to pop a net way too slow. Unlucky for him with the bonfire there. He gets eliminated by the Mag 7. Supreme manages to take Temi down but gets eliminated. It is a draw now. 2-all. Temi will be the MVP for the last game with 2 eliminations, 1030 damage, and an assist. Everyone's pulling up the same stats and get to see an ace. Hydra getting down yet again as first blood. The unholy gods are trying to capitalize, pushing towards them so quickly here. Bomb's almost taken down. T-Fate Tune almost taken down. Hydra just gets up and adds a chance to heal. Supreme Prime still managed to take down bombs, unable to get the confirm on him. Gets down as well. Reaper takes down ASG.
First blood.
Hydra gets eliminated as well. Supreme is the last man standing for his team, trying to get a revival. He's taken by 2 players. Unlucky.
Double kill.
It is now 3-2. The unholy gods trying to come back. They did make a comeback. Not trying to make a comeback. They did make a comeback, and they may be going for a win here. Reaper will be the MVP for the last game with 2 eliminations, 529 damage. This round will be played for match points on the Moat House. The Moat House is a very small map to play, very few angles you can actually hold. So I'm expecting to see a very quick game from these guys. You see T-Fate Tune playing long range with a sniper. Spots Hydra yet again. It almost seems like they're focusing on Hydra now. Tune trying his best to do as much damage as possible. Trying to take one down, Bamboo takes him down. He takes down the Green. He gets downed as well. 2 will be taken down from the unholy gods, while 1 is down from RIP. That's 2 down from RIP. Unholy God is coming in for clutch there, getting the 2 players back in action, unable to get that finish.
First blood.
They get first blood on King. King will take it down as well. And just like that, the first game is over. The unholy gods come out with the first win. It is a best of 3, so we still have, let's say, 2 more games. Temi will be the MVP with 30, 53 damage and 6 eliminations for so it's still a best of 3, so we do have 1 more game before we can decide. We have 1 or 2 more games before we can decide who's the MVP and who wins this tournament. But it's a very good start for today. RIP started off good, but they could not finish. Unholy God securing the first win. What's going to happen in the next game? Stay tuned, we will be right back. It is the second game. It may be match points for Unholy Gods. It may be a chance for the RIP squad to make a comeback. But let's see how the second game plays out. Unholy Gods have secured the first win for today. They definitely will be feeling confident here. Temi tries to get a knock from spawn, but unlucky for him, he doesn't hit there. Hydra pushing in solo, on almost getting knocked there. Tife is right above him with the sight. Gets a nade. Hydra gets slow. Tife coming from behind. Tife getting hit. Hydra gets taken down. Tife is down as well. What team will take first blood here? As she gets taken down, Reaper gets taken down. First blood going to the RIP squad. The revive has been made. He got pushed out, got tapped. It's not looking good. ASG needs to pop a med. Bombs is down as well. Temi pushing to WSP for better rate of fire. Takes down King. He needs to pop a heal. He needs to get a teammate up. What choice will he make here?
Triple kill.
He gets his triple kill here. Unholy Gods will be taking the first round on Bermuda. Temi's MVP with 3 eliminations, 1073 damage in the first game, and a single assist. Second game will be played at Cape Town. With the way we saw RIP clutch a 3v4 situation yesterday, we all probably assumed that RIP would be the ones doing the most violence in the finals here. Tife will take down Supreme. The push is going to be on. Hydra almost takes down. Almost gets down. Then he gets Temi down. Tife gets taken down as well.
First
Hydra
blood.
is knocked as well. First blood will be going to the Unholy Gods as they take down Supreme. Tife gets confirmed. Kemi is picked up. King gets taken out in the process of running towards Hydra. Gets eliminated by a grenade as well. ASG almost knocked down.
Double
Gets
kill.
eliminated by the lock on missile. It is 2-0 now, just like what we saw from the RIP team in the last game. Can the RIP make a comeback now? Bombs will be the MVP for his team in the last game with 479 damage, 2 eliminations, and 1 assist. The third round, ladies and gentlemen, will be played at the Mart Electric. Putting our eyes way in the sky here, we're seeing RIP play very far from the actual middle here. The last game we saw them play much more confidently when they're pushing towards the Unholy Gods, but now they're playing close to zone actually, and in Clash War that's not the best place. You need to take up as much space as possible, not try to give up space. They're giving up space here. The Unholy Gods basically have this building covered, but that could also be a problem for them if they get focused before their teammates can actually use the advantage that they have. Unholy God putting 2 in and 2 out, holding on to all 4 corners of the building. RIP just sitting as a unit in one side. Hydra once again trying to push in first. He may get knocked here. We're seeing them target Hydra, because the last game Hydra was the biggest problem that they had. Hydra gets taken down first again by Temi. The push is on. Tife goes down. That's 3 down.
First blood.
It is 3-0 now. RIP are having a very bad day now. Kemi will be the MVP in the last game with a single elimination, 347 damage, and an assist. This is match point. Final round may be played on the shipyard. Can RIP come for a clutch? Can Unholy God end with a 4-0? Only this round will tell. They're coming in with a little movement even. The Holy Gods are playing very confidently, pushing in much more aggressively. Hydra gets taken down again. They seem to be targeting Hydra specifically here. Reaper gets down. That's 2 down from both teams. That's 3 down from the Unholy God.
First blood.
That is 3 down as well. He may be able to get a teammate up here. He gets a teammate up. He gets downed. Both trying to go for a revive here. Unholy Gods are at a better advantage here. If he can get this revive done properly, they're back up. They're now having trouble here because 3 Unholy Gods are active now. King gets down. ASG, the last man standing for his team. Ending with a 4-0. Unholy Gods will be taking both games without taking a game 3 here. Temi once again MVP for his team with 6 eliminations yet again and 56 damage this time. It seems that will be it for today, ladies and gentlemen. The winner is the Unholy God. The win was honestly very surprising because we saw RIP yesterday playing 3v4, still playing so very aggressively. And now we're seeing them just not be able to replicate. We're seeing them not be able to replicate. The Unholy Gods just capitalizing on that and just doing violence. It seems this will be the end of this stream, but that will be a conclusion to the tournament. I am your host, Gummy Bear Monster. I will be wishing you a good night and God bless everyone.